Well, hello everyone. I'm doing a quick video today about my night vision. So I'm using here the PARD NV008, which is the day and night version of the PARD. I have two PARDs, one on my 223, which I use for most things, and another one on my 17 HMR. So combined, that's pretty much the only guns I use. So they're pretty straightforward. They're an on-off switch, which is just a button on the side. So when you're out in the paddock, it's just a quick single push and it's on and off. The real advantage is they just use a standard O-Light battery, so just your 18650 rechargeable battery. Really easy, it just slides in the back like that, screw the cap on and you've got a battery. I get about 2 to 3 hours life out of one of these batteries. So that's really the sum of it, just in a nutshell. It does have day and night mode, as I said, and I guess next we'll go inside and I'll show you some footage I've taken through it. So here we've got some daytime footage at 350 meters, starting off at 6 times zoom, and then quickly going into 13 times zoom, which are the two options on the PARD. And to me that clarity is ample in order to shoot anything that might be walking along in the daytime. So I think the key though with this is it is night vision, so the next lot of videos are all night vision. And here we actually have exactly the same scene but at night, and there's actually a wombat there which is really clear. Now I tried this through an optical scope. I had the same night with an O-Light mounted on top and I couldn't see the wombat at all. There's not a hope, he just was blended into the grass. But with the infrared, wombat fur actually shows up really black, and same with cows, they show up really black against the grass in the infrared light. Those little white dots flying around, that's just insects. Not much can be done about that, unfortunately. Here's actually a fox who popped up at 350 meters on a property, and he was walking along the edge of the road there, so not much I could do about him. But he had no idea I was there at all. He was just going along eating his stuff, and I was whistling him and he wasn't interested. So without any torch, he just, well, if he'd come towards me, he would have been had it. But that's the advantage of night vision. You can see what's going on. Here again is another example of clarity. This is an owl at 150 meters with an optical scope and a torch. I would find that a little bit difficult to discern for a couple of seconds, but with this it's pretty clear cut. So clarity in the PARD is quite good. Again, here's a wombat at 20 meters. You can actually see some mange on the back of his head there. He had no idea I was looking at him, so pretty clear image to me. Certainly what you get on a good scope, a normal optical scope. And again, next one's roos, and this is a roo at 60 meters, and it doesn't really know I'm there looking at it, even though I was in the middle of the paddock. And he thinks he sees me, but he's not really sure. So straightforward. Now here's some deer. Again, this was just sheer luck. 2 deer walked into view. They thought they heard me, but they didn't. I don't think they actually saw me, but I could see them pretty straightforward. 25 meters, no problem at all. And last bit of image is just a fox at 60 meters. So I'd actually not been able to mount the magazine properly because the clip on it broke. So I'd been stuffing around for about a minute in the dark, and without a torch he just kept on looking. He wasn't that worried, and that was his last mistake. So that's pretty much PARDs in a nutshell, night vision, and that's why I use it. Major advantage over using a normal scope with a torch. Some people have tried telling me that using night vision is cheating. Well, hunting's not really a game, and so I don't think cheating even is a consideration. And certainly if you want to go down that track, though, using any sort of technology that gives you an advantage over your prey is cheating. So even using a rifle could be cheating if you want to go down that argument. So really, I'm going to spend all night chasing foxes and deer around a paddock. I want to have the best chance of getting them I can possibly have, and night vision gives me that chance. So I use it primarily now. I hardly use optical scopes. And I also should add at this point that I'm in no way sponsored by PARD or supporting PARD or anything like that. This is just a genuine review. And if anyone has any questions, send me an email and I'll try and get back to you.